Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to make a YouTube video. I wanted to check out Asmongold's Reddit and see how crazy it is, or just like if it's all right. It might be kind of crazy. I just wanted to see what people are posting here, sharing on his Reddit. All right, let's check it out. Okay, first post: toddler is undefeated. Mission impossible. Okay. That's what I was gonna say too. I was like, well, if he throws it, that's like I feel like toddlers usually do. I mean, sure, you can like play around with it, spin it, but I feel like the usual thing they're gonna do is just throw it. All right, well, that whole idea is destroyed.
Carries a bag of bushings.
No, was this okay? So microtransactions going nuts. IRL. The U.S. Air Force is paying 90,000 for a bag of bushings that normally costs well under $100.
This bag of bushings, stamped out by machinists, don't need a high school diploma. It's not anything high tech about this. All of this bag is compliant with the FAA specifications. How much do you think the Air Force pays for this bag of bushings?
I don't know, Congressman.
$90,000. This is a $90,000 bag of bushings that you need for any jet turbine engine just to operate.
Yo, I'm in the wrong field. If I can just get into the business of selling these, yo, I make some serious bank.
So the exorbitant cost due to DoD only buying commercial parts from the OEMs, which is essentially sole source, is literally driving us out of business. I mean, the interest on our debt alone is now exceeding, for the first time in American history, the entire defense budget. We can't afford it anymore.
Yeah, why aren't they doing their research? Why are they paying this much though? Like, they seriously are? Like, don't they have like an intelligence group for this kind of stuff? It's not just always paying the highest means you're getting the best. Yeah, they should really look into, seeing where they're buying this from. They're getting scammed. Okay, so cyber cafes are peak gaming. Okay, so like esports. Yo, they're playing Valorant. Yeah. This is exactly what I would think of people of the both. You have the enemy team. Okay, so you have group A and B. They're playing. One loses. This is exactly what I thought it would look like. And I don't see them fighting because they're not, I feel like they're not built for it. But it's like, have you seen those videos where they have a dog, two dogs, one's on the other side of the fence, the other one's inside, and they're both barking, and as soon as you open the door they can see each other. They're just like super calm. Like, I feel like if these guys got like chest to chest, they'll just kind of be like, all right. Whatever. Yo, lag. That's why they're not doing anything. They're just, this guy's not even worried about it. He's just sitting in his chair like, yeah, whatever. All they did was stand up, yell, and then sit back down. Not like a single foot was like moved forward. Okay, all right.
Do you own property?
Is that unbelievable that some people like her exist? Do you own property? All right.
I own a car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
Somebody stole my car, how would I feel about it?
yeah, would you apply that to the same standard to your vehicle?
If they needed my vehicle
If they needed my vehicle, wait, let's watch this.
and they were down bad and it happened, I would just move on with my life.
No, no way. No way you would just move on. Not anyone would just move on with their life if their car got stolen or house got stolen. What, someone just like, you open your door and someone else is just there and it's like, oh, you really need it? Okay. All right. Well, here's the keys. Here, I transferred the title over to your name. I don't care.
Because I don't
So
think
you would
private property should exist.
then why not just go and give your car to someone who's down bad?
Because I need it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that begs the question: if you own property and you need your property and someone takes it over, should they have the right to do that?
I don't think that I care.
Bro. This is the new generation that's coming up, you know? Doesn't apply to everybody, but like probably good like 5 to 10% people probably like have the stop process. And I don't know how they're gonna make it across life, bro.
Who doesn't?
It's promoted. All right. Anyways, okay, he accepted his fate. All right. I haven't played this game, but I've seen a bunch of clips like on TikTok. Okay, well, he already knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, like there was a laser coming down, right? Right. Yeah. So right at the beginning of this, actually, yeah, right here. It's like 3 seconds after this, something comes down and destroys. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't like. I mean, more like the monster accepted his fate. Like, he can't move fast enough. As soon as you have the laser under you, you just. You know, unless it could jump away, sprint at you or something. Wait, tucked in an Emaru after spending 3 hours on Asmon's house. I heard they got sick afterwards. Wait, what? Wait, that's actually his room. Wait. So let's investigate this. Okay, so he has 2 monitors, you know, nothing crazy. Wait, he has his keyboard down like below. It's that low? For me, I feel like it'd be really weird to have a keyboard that low. Mouse, okay. So, anyways, that's up there, bro. How many, like drinks does he have? Like, let's count them. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 drinks just right here. Now see, I'm probably missing some like in this area. It just looks like mostly chips. What was that? Get together with friends box. I don't know, maybe some takeout food. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I could not live like this. Like, I would say I'm pretty organized, and I've had like family members. Like growing up, I would have the same room. I would be in the same room as my brother, and his side of the bed, like his bed and around his bed, it would be kind of not as bad as this. He would have like Gatorade bottles and like on top on the like shelf he had, and then under his bed he just had a bunch of like just bottles of different sodas or juices or something. And just clothes, like anything was dirty, you just be like, oh, someone's coming, just throw it under. Or stuff it in the closet and then close the door. And my side was always clean. There was like nothing under my bed. I had some stuff on like the side of my bed on like a stand. Like mostly like the iPod cases or you know, cables for charging stuff. I maybe had like a wrapper or a drink there once, but it was only like one. Like I was just too tired like to go downstairs or bathroom to like throw it out. I didn't have like a trash can in my room, I think, at that time. But it was never messy though. It was never bad. Cause it just got dirty. I just got like annoyed. I was just like, nah, this is annoying. I'm gonna just take it out, handle business. I could not live like this. And I'm pretty sure all of this right here, yeah, it's like giving like a scent that all mixed together, and like that would just annoy me just having that smell. The look is like secondary, but the smell would be first. Yeah, not sure how he does it. Fallout games making moves. Great to see almost 300,000 players back on Fallout games. Okay, so let's see. Players right now 163, 72, 41, 11. Is there a reason it's coming up? Hey, let me see the comments. Okay, never touched this game before. Benched the show today and somehow it sparked interest in playing though. Oh, so was there like a series that came out and now people are just wanting to play? Fallout 4 is the best entry to the series if you're interested. New Vegas is the best out of all of them if you are into immersive RPGs, though the graphics and gameplay are rough. See, I'm just happy Fallout got a good show out of the games. Maybe Blizzard will put forth effort into the Warcraft cinematic universe. Please, Blizzard. Isn't there supposed to be like a Netflix like series for World of Warcraft? I thought I saw something like that like earlier this year. That would be really good. Good for the game franchise. Some positive feedback for Blizzard. Because if they make their show at like how they do their cinematics, that would be really good. Just waiting for the major update this week for Fallout 4. Insane as to how putting a minimum effort into showing why insert settings is good. Would bring people to set settings. Waiting for the 25th. I've yet to play 76, but I received it for free with Prime. Okay, for F4s we're seeing a bump. Also because thanks to this, a lot of people fall out to modding habit hole. 16 players. I don't know. They're not explaining why though. Is there like a okay? So besides the show though, is that all? Because it's mostly players like saying like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into it, or this sparked my interest, but not exactly why though. Is it just the show? Let me see. Vegas generally seems to be a better game. Okay, just talking about the better version or better like, better one of the four. Wait, so did a new game come out? That's why it's like they're all like kind of getting popular. The sales plans have 76. I just can't help but limit the fact that a lot of people first interaction with Fallout games will be 76. All right. Well, if someone wants to comment, you know, why is game so popular besides having the series, and potentially, I gotta check this out. Let me see. Actually, let me search here real quick. Fallout, new game. Okay, so Fallout 5, everything we know so far. Okay, so there's this. Oh man, it's really bright. Wait. Yeah, you know, it was that bright. Let me turn this down. Okay, there. It's okay. So while Fallout 5 has yet to be officially revealed, we do know that it is being worked on some respect, and that it'll follow. That does next RPG. Unfortunately, this means it likely some ways far off from releasing. No, so it can be. It's not coming out anytime soon. Fallout 4 devs have worked to minimize the number of mods. Wait, so now are they allowing? I feel like with PC games though, you could always like figure out how to mod them. Wait, okay, what you need? It goes without saying that you'll need a game PC plus a copy of the Fallout 3, give it a year edition, and a copy of Fallout New Vegas Ultimate. Note that. Okay. Okay, so benefits like FPS boost and all that. In that case, experiences. Beginning to da 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 da. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they're just okay. So best way to play 24 with mods. So okay, so I guess like old games now you're able to mod them. That's why they're gaining popularity. That's my whole thing. I don't want to like spend too much time on this, but yeah, let me know. But I think that's what's happening there.
I work 55 hours.
No, I'm just chopping onions. Okay, that's kind of loud.
A week, and I come home, and she never fails me. My little angel is there waiting for me before I even have a chance to pull in to the garage. I want to show you guys this.
All right, just pulling up. I can't believe he can cry during the Titanic. Do many of you have feelings? Got feelings, but not for something fake.
As soon as she hears that garage door open.
Again, by that I mean like, you know, it's a movie or something really small. That I feel like that's where it's getting at.
You guys see that? It's the reason why I don't give up. That I can't give up. Because I have...
Okay. I mean, look, this is real. This is like, you know, real situation. You know, where I feel like if you don't have a whole lot in like, what do I want to say? Like, I feel like if you're in a point where you're just like, your dreams and your aspiration for things, like you hit a point where you can't like improve that anymore. Like you're kind of like a point where it's like, man, what's the point of doing this anymore? You're just kind of like stuck there. But once you have like, you know, in this situation, the guy, you know, has his daughter, I feel like having that, like having a reason to keep going where you just want to give the most minimum, this pushes you to be more. But yeah, like okay, so as all these guys crying right here. Yeah, see, this is like actual, like you have feelings, you have like a will to do something now. Like this movie here, the Titanic, it's it's whatever. You know, crying about something dumb, it's like nah. Because men don't care about that. They care about real things like this.
It's late 2023.
Okay, what the housing crisis is happening? The real reason your rent is so damn high, Phoenix, Arizona.
The Phoenix area. Investigators with the State Attorney General's office are looking at apartment rents. They're up 76% since 2016. Something is off. These 4 building rents are 12% higher than others, but they offer similar amenities. They have different landlords, so you'd think they should be competing with one another, but they weren't. The prices were allegedly being set by one entity, an algorithm owned by a company called RealPage. In fact, this was happening everywhere in the area.
That's old-fashioned price fixing using new technology.
We allege, in effect, a housing cartel.
Over 2,000 miles away, something similar is happening.
It's alleged that all of these different units, their prices were set by one single algorithm, which sounds bad.
And it could be happening in cities and
Hey, okay, wait. So this algorithm messing up the whole housing crisis, like housing cost, making them go up. Bro, AI tech is supposed to like come up and be good for us, but it's doing the opposite and destroying like just life for a person, you know? It's like a person comes out of college, you know, they have a degree, they're like, all right, well, if I get a job, I'll be fine. I'll be making like, I don't know, it's around, I feel like if you have a college degree, saying 40 to 100K starting out is about what you would make, depending on like what you do. You'll be on the lower end. You know, like if you're a teacher or just like not substituting, but just kind of like shadowing a teacher, you're probably on that lower end, trying to get that like real experience. But if you're an engineer, you're like making close to 100. I feel like that's realistic. But then you know you come up here, then you have apartments like this you're trying to get like by yourself. If you're making 40K, that's not happening. You're gonna have to get like 2 other roommates to even be able to afford the rent.
States across the country. Renters have filed over 30 different lawsuits against RealPage.
We're going to talk about what all this means, how algorithms, these black boxes of data, are shaping our markets and giving an incredible amount of power to the few, and how the Department of Justice and some state attorney generals are fighting back. Because this is a story about how a few lines of code broke the American housing market.
What is RealPage?
So RealPage is a company that operates.
Honestly, having him say that a few lines of code broke the housing market, like how much work do we put into actually figuring out what the cost, like a good cost should be? They just follow one number and everybody's like, whoa, okay, well, you know, let's just, you know, raise our prices based off of this algorithm here. I don't even know if they know what if it's an algorithm, or they're just like, well, this guy raised his prices. We are too. All right. Want to make that money?
Software that allows landlords to input their data into an algorithm, and then RealPage sets the prices for all of those landlords. This is actually against the law.
Attorney General Mays isn't the only one alleging this.
Our allegations are that RealPage, in combination with 14 of the largest landlords here in the District of Columbia, are effectively colluding with one another to set rents.
Across America, rent is up 20% since 2020.
That is crazy.
Arizona and DC are suing RealPage and a host of big landlords, alleging that an algorithmic housing cartel is helping drive up prices.
In the pre-RealPage days,
they're coming close to 480
with one another.
They played a guessing game with rent prices.
I don't watch this whole thing.
I'm not sure if it was fair, but it wasn't rigged. An algorithm helped change all of that.
We're talking about an algorithm that...
Yeah, that's messed up. I mean, if they're all following, like using this algorithm and it's telling them like the best price and all without actually doing some real research, just trying to take the easy way out, that's really messed up for everybody. Well, you know, the people that are renting, the renters, they're getting messed up. Anyway, they said it was called realpage.com. Wait, let me search that. Or what was it called? Let me see. All right, well, I need to go over here. Let's skip through some of this. Okay, realpage.com. Is that still a thing? It's still out there. All right, meet Lumina. So, RealPage, meet Lumina, RealPage's new AI platform. Now they're using AI. Okay, it's revolutionizing the multifamily sector with the groundbreaking AI solutions that drive significant NOI improvements. Okay, so they went from strictly like using data to now using AI. It's probably still not as great. as it was before if it was supposed to improve.
Property. Industry has published a paper defending itself. They make a bunch of different arguments. That hardly seems like a fragmented real page. The DOJ has started
and make sure that we're keeping the public safe from the abuses that can sometimes.
Yeah, man, it's a real problem. I feel like it's a problem everywhere, not just like, you know, they said from one state, 2,000 miles, New Jersey, like just everywhere. Like the prices, like it's not even worth renting anymore in some places. Like you'd rather just put your money, like save up, put like a good down payment on like a house. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a 6-bedroom house or anything. Maybe a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. But it's better to put your money into that because then you actually own it at the end of it. Or you can sell it, and pretty sure most of the time the value of it has gone up. I feel like a lot of cities are developing, like getting new communities. So I feel like it's better to buy or to be in the process of buying and then selling it. You'll make probably like in 2 years after like having it, depending on like the area, you'll probably make like 50 grand on it. In like 5 years, probably like 100, 150. Yeah, buying, I feel like should definitely be in your mind when you're thinking about renting some of these places out. Unless you live like, you know, for example, I want to say like Kansas. If you're living over there and it's like, I don't know like what's happening like with developments over there, but I feel like most of the time, well, I feel like houses, like I had this coworker say that she made like $26,000 a year and she owned a house and she was able to afford that fine. Have a family of 4, you know, have food and everything like that. And her life was fine. And she came over here for work, and now they're like, you know, an apartment for them. Like I think they said it was like a 2-bedroom apartment, but even that, she's very, what's the word, like she has a limit now that like how much she could spend per month. Like she's capped, like hard. Like they got to stick to a budget there. But it's like you went from having a house, you know, paying monthly to having, you know, be able to afford whatever you want for like, well, maybe not whatever you like want for food, but like you didn't have to budget that hard. It was just kind of like just easier, a lot easier with only 26,000. And then over here, you know, you're making double, a triple, and you know all you can afford is a 2-bedroom like apartment or something. And like it's that bad. It's like,
remember Cyberpunk
it's just terrible.
Dances?
Okay, let's see. Remember brain dances. They are real now.
Remember Cyberpunk brain dances? They're real now. It's called 4D Gaussian splatting, and it's basically a video that you can walk around. It works by rendering millions of fuzzy blobs called splats, which each have their own equation for how they should change over time. This method was recently introduced in the paper Spacetime Gaussian Feature Splatting. This all runs in parallel on the GPU, which makes it really fast. This video was recorded live on web from this demo from Hugging Face. And good news, it's also open source. Hope you're ready to walk around videos. Remember Cyberpunk brain dances? They're real now. It's called 4D Gaussian splatting, and it's basically a video that you can walk around. It works by rendering millions of fuzzy blobs.
Oh wait, so you can take a video and then you can like pause the video and then just kind of like, say for example, if you want to get this angle from over here to look over here this way, you can do that now with brain. Wait.
Called splats, which each have their own equation for how they should change over time. This method was recently introduced in the paper Spacetime Gaussian Feature.
I feel like that's going to involve like a heavy GPU usage right there. Like a lot of people are not even going to be able to do it. You're probably going to need like a 4090, 4080 top CPU, top end CPU, you know? I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't know, like, it's cool, but it's I don't know how practical it is, you know? How often do you care? Because then the thing is, even if you do, like, imagine, you know, I'm streaming, you have this view here, but then use the splatting or whatever they're calling it, and then you get like this angle from here, from this way, like look at me from sideways, from the side. Like I don't know, I'm just like kind of thinking like, Like, sure, it's cool the idea of it, but it's like, do people really care? I think I need to see more in more cases of this being used to see like what's the benefit of it, or if it's just something like, I guess, cool. The best staff. This is the most powerful wizard staff. So stick with the gun on it, or stick with the. Is it a grenade? Is that like a? I don't know, like ammo or something. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, I've seen like Elden Ring. Honestly, I think Elden Ring, like, it favors the casters, like, way more than, having a two-hander, like a warrior kind of build. Like, casters just cast like a whole meteorite just coming down, and all these cool moves, and everybody else is just kind of like, let me just go slice or use my two-hander and swing at you, roll, swing. It's like, it's basically this, you're far away, you do a spell and they're dead. This is basically it. Yeah, so I agree with this. Actually, let me see some of the comments. Let's see what they're saying. The Glockstock of harming. I need this for when I'm hiding behind a rock in Helldivers. When Gandalf upgrades to Gundalf. Yeah, I bought a gun. Michael Hansen, Magicians. So when you shoot this, does the gun recoil and it hits you in the head? Bro. Imagine. A gun is the best one too. Made by someone that doesn't know how guns work, apparently. Trishing on that. You're fun at parties. Okay, this reminds me of Lord of the Bricks. Basically, Harry, Justin. Capri, Sun, and Gun. Alright. Another Pokemon Go Avatar meme. Before Avatar update. After Avatar update. Maybe. Another Pokemon Go Avatar meme. What do you mean? I want to play that game, bro. Look how they are massacred. I will never forgive the Japanese for what they did to Anka. Okay. I did see the anime. I honestly, when I first watched this, I had a crush on her. I was like, wow, that's like one of the first characters. This Naruto is actually the first anime I've seen. And I saw her and I was like, wow, she is beautiful. And then, years later, like, I saw in Boruto, they kind of like were not reenacting, but they had the same like trial, let's call it. And she was still the instructor for that. And she came up and she actually looked like this in the anime. And I was like, what did they do to her? Like, why? Like, what's the benefit of this? Like, they really messed up there. Okay, let's check this out. Kissing girls. Let's see what. Kiss women is actually a sign of homosexuality. Okay, so let me get this straight. She literally likes men, and her lips have probably sucked. Okay, then you're going to kiss her. So you're actually the only way to not be gay is kissing a virgin who's never kissed another man. Bro, this guy is fucking. I don't know. He's a special. He's a special little person. Okay, like his thought process is a meme. Cause like his logic here can apply to so many things. Like, I actually saw this from like what was it, American Dad, I think. Like, Steve, I think he like shook hands with this like woman once, and then he was like thinking about it. He's like, wait, that woman, he's like, she probably touched her breast like sometime during that like morning, right? So that means I touched her boobs or something like that. And then he was all getting hyped about it. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, it's so dumb. And this is exactly that. Like he's so, so weird, man. Like what? Okay, so female custodian's origin story.
Wait! You! Hold on! What is this? It can't be!
Is there a problem here, Governor?
Well, of course there's a problem! Just look at her!
What about her?
What about her? My lord, can you not see? She's a woman! A custodes! I mean, there shouldn't be
There have always been female custodians.
Like hell there are! Is this some kind of jest?
Governor! Mind your manners before I mind them for you.
It's all right, brother. I'll talk to him. Strange indeed. Even the sisters failed to notice the change. I must say, you've impressed me, Governor. But I think it's time you play along with everyone
else. Now repeat after me. There have always been female custodians.
Wait, what? Female custodian origin story. Alright, let me read this. It makes sense now. There's always been female custodians. Obviously, there's always been female custodians. Someone's gonna mop up. Okay, dude. And they're not like putting it like a slap pancake of you. Alright. Alright, it's just. Let's move on. That's why. Okay, get out, don't come back.
Хватит! Зачем я за тебя замуж вышла? Мерзавец! Мерзавец!
What do you do?
Я тебе покажу! Все! Последний раз! Вижу, вижу. В своей жизни твое лицо не видела! Все! Подлец! Какой подлец, а? Все, дорогой! Ты точно запеликался! Все!
Ooh. Oh wow. Alright. Thanks.
Любимый?
My darling. I was just kidding.
Я в тебя верю. Какой хороший парень. Вернись! Доброе утро.
Okay, now these women are. Good morning, sir. Darling. Yeah, money, you know, is gives a lot of power. I will say, I don't feel like money buys happiness, but money does allow you to do a lot of shit and just kind of get away with it, I feel. Seen Trump? Get my attention. Okay, I don't want to open that because it's yeah. Tyson Ads community targets IRMS for existing. What? Oh, it's a YouTube video. I don't know who has spend that much time.
Downvoted comment.
Okay, let me see. I'll probably end it after this video because I also don't want to make this like way too long. I'll probably do another one that just does like okay. Like if this gets a good amount of views, comments, then I'll continue doing this. Or am I just doing another video? Just I don't want to make this like too long, you know. Okay, let's watch this final one though. EA has the most downvoted comment of all time.
Comment of all time? EA.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
A while ago on Reddit, just after the long-awaited Star Wars Battlefront 2 release, a brave user was commenting on the ridiculousness of microtransactions in the game. And EA actually, genuinely responded, saying that the intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Essentially gave the most corporate speak of saying, thanks for sharing, now off. Couple that horrendous entry in community management and the fact that the game wasn't in a great place at that time anyway, safe to say, people were pissed. And they showed that by downvoting the comment 667,000 times, earning a Guinness World Record for the most downvoted comment on Reddit. EA hasn't used the account in 7 years.
Damn, 667K downvotes. That is wild. Wait, I kind of want to search up this the Reddit though. See if they made a comment recently. Okay. Okay, so Reddit. They call it EA Community. Community team. It's 28 members. Bro, they still haven't made a comment. This top. Oh. Wait. Time. Okay, well that's crazy though. I mean, that comment though. You want them to feel a sense of accomplishment. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna end it there. But yeah, if you guys like this video, you know, like me going over it, kind of like just watching the reaction. Yeah, let me know. I'll probably making more of these videos. Going over like his Reddit, like going over the thread, is actually pretty entertaining. All right, guys. Peace out. Remember to subscribe. And yeah. Peace.